Hey, how you doing? Hey, hopefully everybody's having a great evening. And right now, y'all enjoying that four-letter we call life, Life. You know what? Tonight, what I'm gonna talk about a question that I get posed a lot about the Feurtado brothers. It's like I get that, like I've been getting that question for so many years. Like, what can I tell them about the Feurtado brothers? Like, what do I know about them or whatever? What type of relationship I have with the Feurtado brothers? And you know what? Like I say, to me, I'm gonna talk about that, the Feurtado brothers, and I'm gonna talk about other individuals. Once again, these are the Feurtado brothers. These are the individuals, the Feurtado brothers from South Jamaica, Queens. And right now is I'm gonna speak about those guys, but right now where it's like, here them go again, the Feurtado brothers. They just did an interview, with Black TV. So these are things like you said right now that I'm gonna speak about on this evening, and I'm also gonna speak about these two individuals, Luke Stevens and Joseph Bobo Roger, aka Mike Bones. These are these guys again. I'm saying here it is right now, Luke Stevens and Bobo. I'm saying Joseph Roger, Mike Bones. Okay, just in case you're joining me for the very first time, my name is Glaze Gibbs. This is my ministry, and what I always talk about, what I try to get started with, this right here: crime doesn't pay. I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do, I'm seeking to be part of the solution. You know why? Because once again, I was a lost soul. I was a lost individual. I was in love with the wrong thing. I was in love with the street. Why I was in love with the street? Because once again, you thought that was what was happening. You thought that was cool. You want to be down with the in crowd, the down people, the cool people. There's nothing cool about being in the street. There's nothing about that. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying right now is hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share it. Here it is. This is it. Beyond Lucky, the Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption. If I, the one they call Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. This is my ministry. What I talk about the good. I talk about the bad. I talk about the ugly. Once again, I get deep. I get knee deep into this book or whatever. Why? Because this is right now the blueprint that will stop our children from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address. Like I told you right now, is they do not have to go through what I went through or what so many other people went through. There are many, many Glaze, I'm saying thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of Glaze throughout the United States, throughout the different countries or whatever. But the difference is right now is here it is, change. It took right now is what it took me to change, what I had to go through to change. And right now is what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my ministry, my story. And trust me when I say I am not your typical minister. To get this copy, to get your signed copy of this book, email me, Brian, BrianGibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Also, like I say, subscribe. Get your Beyond Lucky t-shirt. Right now, go to Teespring. It's in the description box. Look at it. Good looking shirt. Beyond Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Period. Come in different colors, different sizes. Order your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Subscribe, man. Who's down with me, man? Who down with the Glaze Gibbs movement, man? Listen, get this. Look at that. Look at this t-shirt. Somebody sent me that. I say this a lot. Later for that. I say that a lot. Right now is why I'm on here and why this is my platform or whatever. I wasted years out of my life in and out of jail, in and out of prison or whatever. You know why? Because I was a young knucklehead. And people don't understand. If you keep doing knucklehead stuff, what you think going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to end up like this. You're going to end up in these prison cells behind bars. Come on, man. Get your hoodie. Hit that Teespring. Look it up, man. It's in my description box. Order your hoodie. Order your t-shirt. Crime doesn't pay, man. Here it is right now. Guess what? If you don't do it right the first time and you try and take shortcut, this is what's going to happen, man. You're going to wind up in the penitentiary. And trust me, man, nobody want to end up in jail. Why? In jail because you fell. In jail. You know what I'm saying? In jail because you fell. In jail. That was the fat boys, man. In jail? Who the hell want to go to jail, man? What's cool about being in jail? Being away from your family, being away from your girlfriends, man. It's nothing cool being in there, man. Trust me, you get a lot of mental issues, especially when you got to do whole time. But anyway, right now, let me get started with the day topic or whatever. Like I say, I get a lot of DMs and everybody asks me about these brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. Everybody asks me, they want to know about these brothers, the Feurtado brothers. And right now is, guess what? They're from South Jamaica, Queens. Right now, here it is. These are these individuals right here. And to me, to be honestly speaking, and I'm being honest, I don't have to lie. I don't have to fabricate. I don't have to do anything. I Brian Glaze Gibbs do not know these brothers. Never seen them. You know what I'm saying? Right now, even when they came, they was before my time, and I guess they was after my time. And what I'm saying is, I don't know these brothers. I don't know nothing about them. I had no dealing with them. I was never introduced to them. So what I'm saying is right now is they was before my time. You know, right now they legit. And right now, even right now, they was doing their things way back when, before me and after me. And right now, hats off to them. Based upon the movement or what they doing today. What they doing today is right now, they giving back to the community. Like, you know, they was like me. We was once the problem. Now we seeking to be part of the solution or whatever. Now we seeking to tell our story to get people to understand that crime doesn't pay. You know what? Like I say, only thing gonna come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, but hard to get out. And right now is I have nothing but respect for these individuals that I don't know. So right now, anybody that keeps sending me DMs about these brothers, you know what I'm saying? The Feurtado brothers. Okay, here it is. You hear it from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't have nothing to lie about. I, Brian Glaze Gibbs, do not know these brothers. I didn't even know they exist. I didn't know nothing about them. I never met them. But once again, like I said right now, is I do know these brothers. Joseph Roger with the jersey on and Luke Stevens. You know, right now, these are the original cats, part of the busy mob. You know what I'm saying? Once again, Joseph Bo Roger and Luke Stevens or whatever. Right now, I know both of them or whatever. And right now, I know Joseph Roger more from the street. You know, when I came home, when I got acquitted. Right now, I used to be in Queens a lot. And right now, I know Bobo personally or whatever. And here it is. Okay, once again, me and him never did nothing together. You know, right now, no drug transaction, no cash transaction, no criminal act whatsoever. But yet and still, he's part of my, you know what I'm saying, he was a co-defendant of mine when we got indicted. When I got indicted for the United States USC, you know what I'm saying, 21 USC 848, 846, and 841. Right now, he's indicted, you know what I'm saying, as a co-conspirator along with a lot of other people or whatever. So right now, yes, he was part of the organization for years. And right now, like I do have dealings with him. And once again, what I want to do at this present time is take my time to apologize to Bobo. Why I want to apologize to Bobo? Because like I say right now, when I was out there, I have to admit, I was a sick individual. You know what I'm saying? Bobo probably like 6'3", 6'4". And right now is, guess what? Something happened. And like, you know, he was considered to be like what cats say, like right now, if you listen to a piece that I did, he was the guy that went to Vegas and Cat gave him $30,000 or whatever, and he messed it up or whatever. He, you know, supposed to put like, I'm saying, $20,000 on Leonard to beat Hagler or whatever, but he went there and gambled $30,000 and jerked it or whatever. But anyway, that's him. That's Bobo or whatever. And he was with Cat organization for the beginning of time. And to me, one time was an incident. We was at a party of Cat girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? His girlfriend at the time, one of his girlfriends, many of his girlfriend name was Lynn. Lynn was more part of that home invasion when Ron Duno guys went into that. That's going to be a later date and time and a later story. But anyway, right now, Lynn's sister Quick, who was messing with Supreme, you know what I'm saying, Kenneth McGriff at the time or whatever. And right now, she was having a party. And we all went out there, you know what I'm saying, me, my M&M crew, Bo, and everybody was there. And something happened. I don't know what took place. If Cat, like, you know what I'm saying, Cat, I don't know. Cat was like bipolar back then because he'll put a hit on somebody and then he'll take it off or whatever. But I don't know whether at that present time he had a hit on Bo and I was supposed to took care of the hit. But anyway, during that time, like something happened at that party and we was in the parking lot or whatever. And Bo did something that I don't know. Mine, like I say, Bo about 6'3", 6'4", big guy or whatever. And like I said, I'm only 5'9" and a half. Like, you know what I'm saying, right now, probably back then about $150 or whatever. And whatever he did, he got me so mad. And I can remember that. I was enraged or whatever. And I remember this slapping the living daylight out of whop. And here it is, like I'm saying to myself, like I had a bad habit. You know what I'm saying, period. I had a bad habit of just hitting people when I get upset. Now, mind you, like I told you, Bo like 6'3", 6'4", big dude. And what I'm saying right now is, here it is, like, you know, I don't know what he did because when I hit him because I was so upset, I like blacked out. I didn't know what was going on. And when I blacked out or whatever, only thing I know is right now, everybody like, no, 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 no. And when I came back through, I see my guys, the M&M crew, they had guns. You know what I'm saying? Cock, click, ready to get Bobo. And right now, when I came back to my senses, I'm like, no, no, no. Chill. Leave that alone. I got this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit back and you think about it or whatever, like what in the heck? Like even back then, like what was my mental state like? Why in the heck I'ma slap somebody bigger than me or whatever, regardless. But that's how it was back then. I was just so caught up. But anyway, like I say right now, regardless of what, like I told you, I apologize. Joseph Roger, if you listening, Bobo, I apologize, man. I didn't have no right to do what I did or whatever. I don't know what the situation is. Even right now, like I said, I'm going to tell you another thing. Even during the situation or whatever, here it is. The last time Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols put a hit out on you. And you probably don't even know this, man. The last time Cat put a hit out you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to get you. He gave me the order. Like, yo, next time you see him on site, eliminate him or whatever. And you know what? Right now is, you don't even know this till this day. You know who saved you? You know who stopped that hit? Pappy. Pappy right now has told me to go see Cat and tell Cat, man, tell Bid it is to leave that a little alone. He said, leave that shit alone. In that pig Latin, that's how Pappy was. He said, yo, tell Biz, he know business of his bow is a funny ineffort. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Period. So on the strength of Pappy, you know what I'm saying? Period. Cat squashed that hit, Bo. And you don't even know it. You don't even know that or whatever. And that's what I'm trying to say right now. When you sit back and reflect back upon life, sometimes you can be more dedicated to the wrong person. Because once again, even right now, when we caught that case, and what I'm trying to say right now is even though this man made you shot yourself in the thigh, you know what I'm saying, period, you don't know how many times that man put a hit out on you. And it was Pappy that called off that last hit. Why? Because right now, Pappy love you deep down inside. You know, so Pappy saved your life and you don't even know it. But when we caught that case and everybody went their separate ways and they made a deal or whatever, Cat used you. Because when Cat made a deal, it was a partnership. You made a deal with Cat. And the bottom line is right now, you're the one that went in front of the grand jury, get him indicted, and you're the one testifying in this federal trial. So I don't care what I say. Yeah, we all make deals. But just like you want to talk about, you know, what I did and what I didn't do, I apologize for what I did to you. But the bottom line is right now, yeah, I made a deal. Because once Cat told me, you go to trial first and let's see what they got to go against you. Come on, man. I done heard the stories before. What Cat did to old man Danny. And that's coming soon. And what I'm saying is, you and Luke should know better or whatever. Because once again, Luke, you was there. You was there. Like I say, you was a part of Cat case. In 1985, in July 1985, when they came in that game room, Luke, you was there. You was in the game room with Cat. So y'all was co-defendant or whatever. Yeah. And what happened? Y'all caught the case. And what he told you, he said, Luke, make a deal. You told me this personally not too long ago when you went on Queen Flips and you called me up before that full piece dropped. What you did, you called me up, yo, Glaze, I'm sorry, I didn't know everything in particular. I was just going by what Cat and Bo say. This is what you told me. We don't have to play both sides. I didn't call you. You contact me and said we need to talk. Last year, during this period of time. So what I'm just trying to say right now is, did me, you had any transaction? We never had any transaction because you was incarcerated when I came home. And you made another bold statement talking about, I came to see you to make myself look good for Cat. No, I came to see you because that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I came to see you out of the kindness of my heart. You got to remember, Cat cut you off. Why? Because you was getting high back then. And I love it the way you changed your life around. You was getting so high, so bad that guess what? You was eating trash, garbage out of the garbage can. So to me, when I came to see you, it wasn't cause I'm trying to gain favor with Cat. Cat left you for dead. You know that as well as I do. You and his niece was getting high out of your mind. And what I'm trying to say, I look at what God has done to your life and changed your life around. Here it is right now. When you went to prison, that's what saved your life. That's what took you into rehab. That's what got you to kick drugs. That's what got you into doing what you're doing the film. And I appreciate that, man. That's what it's all about, change and redemption. But when you don't, what I'm asking you right now, man, listen, I never did anything to you. So if you're going to come at me, please come at me correctly, man. Don't hide behind no other platform. Don't try to be devious. What I'm trying to say right now, if I did anything to offend you and Bobo, one man to another man, I apologize now. Because that was not my intention. And that was way back then. But right now is if you trying to break my peace or come into my life and cause havoc, it's not going to happen, man. Why? Because if God be for me, who can be against me, man? And what I'm trying to say right now, I'm coming to y'all guys right now in peace. I don't want no problem. I don't need no problem. Not saying if problem come my way, I won't be able to handle it. Bro, man, we too old for that, man. The bottom line is right now is, guess what? Everybody made deals back then. And the bottom line is Cat made the biggest deal. Y'all guys want to support Cat like Cat didn't do anything or whatever the case may be. Cat made a deal against Danny. He got Perry Bellamy to go against Danny. That story coming soon, man. Y'all know that. That's how he took over the block in 1983. So the difference is right now, the same way he used Bobo to go against Prince. Everybody can say, oh, Glaze say this, or they got paperwork all around talking about what I did or what I didn't do. Y'all got to remember, where was I in 1985 when Brian Rooney got murdered? I was nowhere around. So regardless of what paperwork say, how can I speak about something I don't know? I can't speak about that. So the difference is regardless of what, I don't care what paperwork say. I know what I did and what I didn't do. It still go back to the fact I never took the stand on nobody. I never testified against nobody. Yes, and I'm sticking to my words. So the bottom line is right now, I got charisma. I got character. People, you know what? When I start talking, express myself, they listening. And they know when I was telling the truth, and they knew that. So what I'm just trying to say right now, I don't care what y'all trying to do or what platform y'all trying to get with, man. Listen, I rebuke the devil. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Let he or she who are not sin cast the first stone, man. And that's all I'm asking y'all guys, man. And like I told y'all people, listen, my name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. For more on my story, what I want you to do is right now, hey, email me, Brian, BrianGibbs 1201 at yahoo.com and order your signed copy. You know what, saying? Get your merchandise, man. Look at this right here. Crime doesn't pay. I mean that. Crime doesn't pay. I was a young, sick individual. Yes, I had mental illness. I didn't know that. I had a death wish. I didn't know that. The things that I did back then, guess what? Anybody that I offend, anybody that I hurt, please, I'm asking for forgiveness. And right now, I'm being sincere about that. You know what? Back then, yeah, I was a young fool. I got caught up into the wrong thing. But once again, as I start this conversation, and I'm going to end this conversation. So people, listen, I don't know these brothers. The Feurtado brothers, only thing what I got to say is respect to the things that they doing at this present time or whatever, giving back to the community, try to be awareness about crime, drugs, and right now the social issue. I respect that. You know what? Like I said, yeah, they're kings of kings. They went, they did their time, and guess what? I don't got nothing bad to say about the brothers. And right now, only thing I got to say, honestly speaking, going forward, hey, Luke, you know what I'm saying, period. Bobo, if I did anything to y'all individual, you know what I'm saying, to offend you, one man to another man, I'll apologize. You know what I'm saying right now is, I know y'all guys right now, y'all loyalties to Cat. Y'all loyalties to Biz. Bo, you got a deal. You did 8 years. Then you wind up doing 10 additional years, you know, that you didn't have to do because your loyalty to Biz. Luke, you should know better, man. Right now is, once again, guys, don't come for me unless I send for you, man. Right now, to God be the glory, man. I don't want no problem with y'all guys, man. So once again, right now, we are all old. You know what I'm saying? So what we need to do is, what can we do together? You know what I'm saying? To build from a positive standpoint, not from a negative standpoint. Once again, my name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. Right now is, guess what, man? Order your merch. You know what I'm saying? Period. Listen, kids, if you're out there, look at this, man. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Crime doesn't pay. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I done wasted over 15 years in and out of these jail cells, and it's not worth it. And to me right now is, guess what? Here it is right now. Go to Teespring, get your sign, get your t-shirt, get your the Beyond Lucky, you know what I'm saying, t-shirt, hoodie, get your right now, like later for that, man. Somebody come to you with anything that's not positive, not worthy, you know what you got to tell them? Later for that. Take it from somebody that know. Take it from somebody that been down that road. I've been down that road. I'm telling my story and share my story so you do not have to experience. You do not have to go through the unnecessary trial and tribulation. You know what? I was a sacrificed lamb. I was lost, but now I'm found. So the bottom line, what I'm trying to do is share my story, my ministry to each and every one that's willing to listen. You know what? Like I told you, yes, I had mental illness. I had mental issue. I take medication on a daily basis. Why? Because once again, I need it. And I understand I need it. And I have to admit it. It's no different than being a drug addict. It's no different than being an alcoholic. And right now, if you don't admit that you're a drug addict, you don't admit that you're an alcoholic, and you're in denial, how can you get help? If you don't admit, or right now, you don't get diagnosed that you got mental illness or whatever, how can you get help? Right now, God help those that help themselves. And that's what we have to do, man. My objective is right now, my story, my life is how do I help people? How do I save these kids? How do I stop making the next Brian Glaze Gibbs, the Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, the Howard Pappy Mason, the Supreme McGriff, the Prince Miller? How do we stop doing that, man? Right now, we got those folks all around the United States, all around the country, and it's time to stop. And it starts here.